2nd, 1990. This historical interview for retirees of Oldsmobile of Edgar A. Pierce. We are in his home in Florida at the Sun and Fun Resort. We're now going to discuss some of the things that he did 2 years back when he first started working for General Motors, and he'll give it to his best of his recollection starting here in just a second.
Okay. He's recording. Say who I am. I'll tell him I'm Edgar Pierce, and I've worked for General Motors for 42 years service. And I started with Saginaw Crankshaft. And the date's around July and 1923. Then I worked from one lathe to another. And then this was lathe work at the Saginaw GM Crankshaft plant till 1929. Then the Depression came. Our bosses was, there's Charlie Kickbush, and Frank Hager was our boss, too. And we were the employees over at the Al Taylor and Del Hager. And I was a lathe operator and took training for tool makers and correspondence courses in engineering and tool making. And in 1929, transferred to Lansing, Michigan. And we entered the union in 1936 and participated one-day strike citywide. And of course, there was other little things that went wrong too. And Frank Hager was the superintendent, and we made tools. I was transferred to tool room, and we made tools for production. And we used these tools for experimental and new project tools. We had pressure on the union, and I joined. Our working conditions were good, probably better than most places. Strike in 46 for some more rights, like working condition, wages, and so forth. And I was committee man in Building 40 for a while. And one day our foreman, when we was in the crankshaft yet, I'll go back to that, Charles Kickbush punched all our cards out, all our time cards out. That's how they used to do it in the old days. They wanted us to get out of there in a hurry. And union and managers used to get together when they settled everything. And working conditions, mostly safety, insurance, pensions. And we would handle our communications through our committeemen in Building 40 and have union meetings and committeemen and so forth. We took a lot of pictures of the tool room in 1940. And I've still got a lot of those pictures that maybe I would be willing to have you borrow or copy sometime. I guess that's all, Mike. How do you turn it off?